Hey, happy Friday's Eve, everyone. John from Crazy Gringo Cigars. It's a Friday's Eve, and it's MLB opening day. Exciting day all around. Give me 1 second here. I think I finally figured out how to. There we go. I think Instagram's going to get going here. I think I'm live, so that's awesome. But hey, sorry about last week. Had some dinner plans pop up, but I am back, ready to go for another edition of Friday's Eve, and I'm excited. Opening day. Opening day for baseball is one of the most exciting times of the year. Yankees started off their season with a 4-2 win over the Brewers. Got a little dicey there at the end, but we survived. But let's get into the cigar I'm going to smoke tonight, more importantly. Also tonight, I decided to enjoy a little Cuba Libre. I'm using Florida Caña 12-year rum, simple Coca-Cola, a little lime in there. Can't beat it. But tonight, last weekend, my dad was in town to celebrate his belated birthday. And per usual, we went down to Little Havana in Miami, and we walked around a little bit. And I stopped in one of the cigar shops. And one of the cigar shops I stopped in, I've had cigars from here before. I've featured them in my Cigar of the Month Club when it was around. But it's the Bello Cigar Company in Little Havana. I actually, hey, what's up? What's up, Matt? Great, man. What's up, brother? Happy Friday's Eve. But what was I going to say? So my mom initially got me one of these cigars, not the cigar I'm smoking tonight, but one of the from the Bello. And I was like, that's a damn good cigar. So I was like, I'm going to go back there. And lucky enough, they had a Candela Lancero. So killing two birds, one stone, get to have a Candela Lancero. So I'm having like I said, my mission for 2025 for cigars is to have Candelas and Lanceros. So I got that in one punch right here. So I'm excited to light this up. I do have a backup cigar just in case, but hopefully we won't need it. But I hope everyone's having a great week. Like I said, opening day, baseball is an exciting time of year. I've been looking forward to this all week. I've been looking forward to not only having a cigar, again, I'm here to smoke, but also baseball season. It's baseball season. Like baseball season is officially underway. One of the most exciting times of the year. Okay, it's a sweet grass coming off the Bello Lancero. So let's get this thing lit up. It's windy, but hopefully my building. So when the wind comes from the north, the building blocks it pretty well. So pretty covered over here. All right. There we go. Got this thing lit up. But I know there's only one person on right now. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I do this for me. So I'm just happy that I'm able to enjoy a cigar. We had a close call, actually, over the weekend. So as you guys know, I just had surgery for my deviated septum. And I had a buddy over, and I usually leave the patio door open so my dog can walk in and out. My buddy is used to closing the door because of the air condition. And so I got up to get something, and I went, bam, slammed right into the door, thought I broke my nose. A little bit of blood. My nose swelled up really quickly. And I was like, damn it. I was like, the surgery I just went through is ruined. But hopefully everything, ouch is right. Not the worst pain I felt in my life, though. The worst pain I think I felt was when I slammed my car door in high school on my finger. That was the worst pain I ever felt in my life, where I fell to my knees and cried. This one was more like, bam, the nose swelled up instantly. It's kind of back to normal now. I had a natural curve in my nose. My breathing hasn't been affected, so I think I'm okay, but scary moment there. Oh, wow. That's a really interesting flavor coming off of it. It's almost like a smoke. Hey, opening day. What's up, Sean? Happy opening day, man. Yankees started off with a win. I got the there we go. I got the World Series patch hat right there. So I'm excited, but opening day is some of the best time of the year. I'm going to go over the Yankees win today. Truly a nail biter. It's almost like I'm getting almost a smoky flavor off this cigar. So that's really cool. Looks like we got some people joining on Instagram. So that's good. Trying to make sure I was trying to see if I can join the chat on my other Instagram account, but it doesn't look like I can. But yeah, have you guys smoked on anything good recently? I know this was not well advertised live, but that's okay. You know, life gets in the way and things get busy. And Sean, what are you talking about? Opening day for the Cubs happened already. It happened in L.A. and you guys lost. You got the Cubs lost to the Dodgers without Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts. The story of Mookie Betts is crazy. That just shows you how good of a team the Dodgers are. Really nice, smooth aura coming off the aroma coming off the cigar. It's like it's hard to describe. It's like it's like a char and a burnt, a little not like a something's telling me it's like a smoked flavor, but it's not. But I'm enjoying it so far. But anyway, let's see. Let me go through some of the cigars I've had recently. I don't know if there's been too much since last time, and that's gonna be a little bit of the format moving forward for these. Oh, PCA certified. That's awesome. Congrats, Sean. That's a huge accomplishment, man. You guys are that's fantastic. I'm happy for you. I'm jealous. But like I said, I'm gonna start these off with going over some of the cigars I've had recently. I don't know if there's. I think I went over that one last time. El Mago. I think the only cigar I've had since the last time no, that can't be. Costani, the ORT, Aventura. Let's see. Well, you know what? We'll go. No, I had last time on the year. I had the year of the snake, which was a disappointment. Subpar. Oh yeah, this is a disappointing one. So if I talked about this last time, who cares? Gonna go over it again. But so there's a cigar company called El Mago, and it's a Miami-based cigar company, and they put out some cigars, really cool design, like the cigars come in a tin box. I had really high hopes for the El Mago series. Unfortunately, I had the Maduro, and it's a San Andreas wrapper. It just didn't deliver. It was borderline unsmokable. It had a really bad burn on it. Let's see what else. I'm kind of remember. It had a really bad burn on it. It had burn issues from the get-go. The wrapper had a significant runner, and so there were hints of good flavor. But really, I had to put it down after not maybe 30 minutes or so. Just I couldn't get it done. Let's see. We got Sean saying he had the Trinidad Espiritu Series 2. Okay, so I've had the entire series. I think the 3 was my least favorite, and I can't remember if it was the 1 or 2 that I really enjoyed. I think the 1 might have been my favorite from the Trinidad series. It's almost like a burnt lemon, rind, or burnt lemon rind, like from the the skin of the lemon. And also, I just want to call attention to, for the most part, really good burn line here. This is a boutique cigar, and that's what you expect from boutique cigars. All right, so we went over to El Mago. Oh, here's one that's going to be controversial. I know there's a lot of hype around the Titon de Bronce, their Redemption Maduro. I had it. I thought it was just okay. It wasn't anything really too special. I will say the first third, beginning of the second third, really not that good. The cigar did kind of settle a little bit in the final part of the second third, and the final third, I actually enjoyed that part a lot more. But it was very similar to other. Now, Titon de Bronce, they roll big cigars for big companies. But their cigars have a really unique, sharp flavor taste, and I definitely was able to pick that up on the Redemption. So just okay cigar for me. And then the most recent cigar, let me take a puff here. I should have planned it better and got like an opening day baseball cigar. Last year I had the CAO American, and that was actually a fantastic cigar. I really enjoyed that one. But this one's going quick. I got to learn to slow down, especially on a Candela Lancero. That tastes good. So we got the Leaf Cutters on Instagram joining. Stogie up. Ryan Doucette. What's up, Ryan? My boy, Ryan. Great to see you, man. Thanks for joining in. It's like a burnt citrus flavor. That's what I'm going to call it, a burnt citrus. And I'm going to say very enjoyable. But the last cigar I'll talk about is the Room 101 Red Rocket. I believe that was done in conjunction with St. Louis Cigar. I put a solid cigar. Had some dark flavor, like dark cherry, other dark red berry flavors. Like I'm talking like really dark, hard to pick out. Solid burn line, solid construction. Not the most enjoyable cigar. Like I don't need to have it again, but definitely, some really complex flavors with that dark red cherry, dark red berry flavor. So it was all right. The Bellas Artes. Sean, I have not heard of that one, man. I'm actually thinking tomorrow after work, I think I'm going to stop at the local cigar shop because there's some cigars I want to pick up. I've been spending my money on other things. Oh, 1 second. Been spending my money on other things recently, but I think it's time to get a restock just to get some cigars resting and aging in the humidor. Oh, that's like a burnt toast, a burnt cinnamon flavor. So we're going from burnt citrus to burnt cinnamon-esque. So complex cigar so far. I don't think it's gonna last too long though, because I'm only 12 minutes in and it's going pretty fast. But so far, I'm actually very much enjoying the cigar. So Sean, one thing that's really interesting is that after my surgery, so before my surgery, I love Maduros. The sweetness with the Maduro, the different flavors, the spices you can pick up. I was all about it. After my surgery, Maduros for me are just not hitting the same, and I'm somewhat disappointed, but also kind of excited because it's open. My palate is more open to other flavors now as opposed to just Maduros. But just an interesting observation. We got the Stogie Brody. What's up, man? Happy Friday's Eve. Thanks for joining. Hope you're having a great week so far. It's almost the weekend. I can't complain. Whittleback Cigars. What's up? So, yeah, my palate has definitely changed after my surgery, and I think I've been leaning towards lighter cigars as opposed to the darker wrapper cigars, which I really used to enjoy the darker wrapper cigars, and for some reason, they're just not having the same effect on me, or the flavors are maybe too powerful because my full palate is experiencing them now. That's an interesting observation. But to everyone joining, happy Friday's Eve, happy opening day. Yankees started off the season with a 4-2 win, projected to go 162 games and 0. The White Sox, I apologize, have already been eliminated from playoff contention. That's a running joke year in, year out. That was posted yesterday before the season even started, which I always find funny. So for the Yankees win, I had to do a combination of radio, television, radio. So I started off listening to the game on the radio on the ride home from work. I'm going to miss John Sterling. For any of you guys that know or follow not only the Yankees, but just broadcasting, John Sterling is a legend in the Yankees community. He always ended Yankees wins with the famous, "The Yankees win, the Yankees win." He also had home run calls for certain players. So every player had a unique home run call for John Carl Stanton. And that's a Stantonian blast. So it was weird listening for the first time in almost my entire time being a Yankees fan. So we're going on 20 plus years of it not being John Sterling. But the new guy was good. And obviously I was just happy to be listening to baseball. Pre-game, what are you pre-gaming? I know we got the NCAA Final Four or Sweet 16 coming up. My bracket is destroyed, but I'm not doing as bad as other people in the competitions I'm in, so I'll take it. So I listened to the Yankees on the radio, got to where I was going, had some time, so I put the game on my phone, MLB TV, was watching the game that way, and then had a golf lesson, got back in the car, put the radio back on, and it was a nail biter. For those of you that didn't watch, the Yankees' new closer, Devin Williams, who is usually nasty, like he's called the airbender because he has his curveball and changeup, and it literally bends the air. And he got into a pickle. It's funny, it's funny saying that now because I play a lot of pickleball. But he got into a pickle. He got the bases loaded. He gave up a run, but then somehow struck out the final 2 batters and was able to get out of it. So the Yankees won opening day. Couldn't be happier. Oh, okay, we got Auburn. My wife is a University of Florida fan. She went to the UF, so she's a Go Gators. So she's rooting for the Gators, who have a really good team this year, really good chance. But then again, it is called March Madness for a reason. But I was looking at the matchups. The high seeds kind of made it a lot farther along. We got the Leaf Cutters, Bryce. They tried to deliver my package today, man. Wasn't able to get in, so hopefully I get it tomorrow. Everyone else on Instagram, happy Friday's Eve. The cigar just ashed on me. Yeah, no Stogie Brody, no Cinderella this year. It's going to be one of the top seeds. In one bracket, I had Florida winning it all, and the other bracket, I had University of Arizona. So we'll see how it plays out. All right, the burnt flavor is starting to transition a little bit. I will say, that's interesting. Don't know what flavor note that was. I will say, though, that having Candelas or smoking Candelas this year has really opened my eyes and palate to, lighter aged or less aged cigars. Most of the ones I've had, I think I've had 2 or 3. I've been really good. The Lanceros, I've really enjoyed the Lancero experience. It's forced me to slow down my smoking. So I'm enjoying it. And, like I've said before, the fact that I'm able to just be out here and smoke a cigar and relax, that's what it's all about. Especially about to head into the weekend. And I think we got some bad weather coming in tomorrow. So I may not be able to smoke a cigar tomorrow. So happy I can do it tonight. Question. Does anyone else out there, obviously whiskey or rum, go with cigars, but anyone do mixed drinks? So I'm having a Cuba Libre, which is a rum, Coke, and lime. Anyone else do that? Or are you worried that's going to mess up a flavor too much of a cigar? I haven't even been commenting on the retrohale, and I just consciously thought about it. Really smooth retrohale. Let's see if I can see the chat better. Let's see. Okay, delay's not that good. Cool. I'm in the chat now there, so I can see if someone pops in. Sam's Club branded bottled water. Good for you. I imagine that has something to do with the sober in the name. So cheers to you, brother. Sober getting a lot of love. I haven't found a mixed drink pairing. I like pairing, but I'm always looking. Okay. I think there's probably a better pairing than the one I do, which is rum, Coke, and lime. But that's my favorite drink. And that's what I usually have when I have a cigar. So I don't know the impact it could have on a flavor, but I do know for a period of time I was just doing water with cigars, and that, a little more pure because the rum does have a little effect on it. That's interesting. A Long Island and an Atabay. Okay. It's not a combination I would think of. Oh, it would be. So I'll be honest, mocktails are legit. Sometimes they taste better than even the alcoholic drinks. My wife and I are a huge fan of mocktails. You get the same flavors. You don't feel left out, and obviously you're not getting drunk. So that would be an interesting mocktail. You know, especially like an old fashioned mocktail. I don't know how you would do that, but there are certain. Yeah, that's a really interesting concept. Yeah, Matt, I fully support you, and I would join you for that. Burn line's still doing all right. May have a little issue coming up there. The nice flavors are kind of fading away. The highlights so far have been that burnt citrus notes that I got, and citrus being lime and a little bit of orange at different times. And then I got burnt toast, a little burnt cinnamon maybe, but it's starting to die away. So that's disappointing. We'll see. Maybe it can pick back up and rebound. But if not, we're probably looking at a just okay rating. And everyone, I just want to announce my next series coming up next week. We are doing mocktail pairings and cigars. You heard it here. I don't think anyone in the cigar community has done that yet, but the Crazy Gringo is going to be the first one to do it. So please join me live. Just kidding. Hey Matt, let me know if you're serious about that, man. I would love to join. That's a really cool idea. And you can kind of do a cocktail class and a cigar at the same time. So you're making the cocktail with the guests, light up the cigar, and see how it pairs. Okay, the flavors have evened out. This is I think if they I don't blending cigars is an art. It truly is. There's a reason why there's master blenders. If they had stuck with that burnt citrus notes throughout the entire cigar, this would have been a banger cigar. Sober cigars. I'll let you know. Good summertime series. We could both get the ingredients and make together, then try a cigar. Let's do it, man. That sounds like a great idea. Me and you can do it, co-host it together, and bring in a new guest every time. 100% down for that. Just so you know, I have been known to steal cigar IDs before. Cigars Unbanded unfortunately came out at the same time as Cigars Unknown, which me and Hugo started. Cigars Unknown had a great first episode, kind of got lost in the sauce. Cigars Unbanded kind of took off a little bit more than Cigars Unknown. But no, just kidding. Hugo and I had a joke that we were going to do Cigars Unknown, and then it was a whole running joke between Peter and I. Lawyers were going to be involved. So, all good fun in the cigar community. Thank you. Happy opening day once again to everyone. The retrohale is actually becoming like a very smooth, nice pepper, but not even like doesn't make you sting at all. It's just like the flavor of it on the retrohale. So the retrohale is actually tasting better right now than the actual cigar itself. So this is an interesting one. Yeah, I agree. It'll be a good time. I don't know what flavor that was I just got. There are so many little complex flavors in this Candela Lancero. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed. I'm not saying they're enjoyable, but the first ones were, and the ones now they're just more unique. So this is a complex cigar and surprising for a Candela, in my opinion. Yeah. The flavor on the palate is a little rough, but the retrohale is where it's at. That's a really nice retrohale. Confusing cigar, complex cigar. Might need to come up with a new category for this cigar, to be honest. Thanks, Geraldine. Happy opening day. Thank you. Yeah, retrohale definitely much better than what's going on the palate. I'm going to put it down. I've been talking a lot. It's been going fast. But construction's holding up. Ash looks great. So Bello, if you ever, Bello has an online store. They do ship. Check out Bello Cigars. They're a small boutique brand in Havana, Little Havana. Make some really good cigars. Having their Candela Lancero right now. But definitely worth checking them out if you're interested, or if you're ever down in Miami, ever down in Little Havana. Definitely worth checking out. Highly recommend it. Amongst the 20 or so other cigar shops that there are. Just happened to go to this one this time. One thing there's two things I have to, Semper Paratus. Go Coast Guard. Thanks, Erica. Semper Paratus. But two things I have to do in Little Havana is I've been to Titan de Bronce, but I got to go to the Padron factory. I saw it I went with work to the Yankees Marlins spring training game. My thinking was I was going to take off for the game anyway. We have some Yankee fans in the office. So I was like, you know what? Let's make it a morale event. Let's go as a team. So we went to go watch the Yankees Marlins, had a good time. But on the way, we passed the Padron store, Padron factory. I'm like, I got to go there. The other one is Perdomo. Perdomo is a little bit out of the way, not quite in my normal everyday route, but definitely want to check out the Perdomo. Ooh, that was a close call. That was a very close call. The ash almost went into. Yeah, the flavor on the palate's just not there, but the retrohale is where it's at. Got some smack talk going on for the Sweet 16. So I had a question on Instagram. How long does a cigar last usually? It really depends on who's smoking the cigar. I tend to smoke a cigar anywhere between an hour 15, hour and a half, depending on the size of it. Some people smoke it a lot faster. Other people smoke the same size cigar, like a 6-inch cigar. They can smoke it over 2 hours. Like Hugo, very slow smoker. Peter is one who smokes fat cigars really fast. So it really depends on the smoker and how one enjoys it. But the slower you smoke a cigar, the more the flavors are going to be able to actually come into the palate. Where if you smoke it too fast, you heat up the tobacco too fast, it burns too quickly, and that's when you kind of get these weird flavor notes on the cigar that are not normally there. All right, we got some people joining. Happy Friday's Eve, everyone. John from Crazy Gringo Cigars. Currently smoking a cigar from Bello Cigars, which is a small factory down in Little Havana, Miami. Peter, what's up, man? Happy Friday's Eve, brother. Happy day. Happy opening day. Yeah, right, exactly. What you call it? JD, Hugo, it'll take him 3 hours to smoke a Robusto. A Robusto is a small cigar, usually 4.5, 5 inches long. He can smoke that cigar for 3 hours. That'll take me 45 minutes. Stogie Brody takes me 45 minutes. Yeah. And another part of it, too, is how much time someone has to smoke a cigar. Sometimes you only have an hour, so it's a Toro, you're going to smoke it in an hour. Sometimes you might not be doing anything, and I'm going to take a little longer. So it really depends on the smoker, depends on the experience, depends on how much time you have. It all factors into how quickly someone smokes a cigar. Good discussion, actually. So thanks for the question. Peter, has it started warming up yet? Are you out of the tent? Well, I'm going to see what baseball games are on right now. Let's see what we got here. Okay. The palate's coming back a little bit, and the retrohale is getting a little sharper. Oh, okay. We got the Detroit Tigers at the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm going to put that game on, have it up here. Blake Snell versus reigning Cy Young, Tariq Skubal. So it should be a good game. Still cold at night, 40 today. Got it. Soon, man. You'll be out of the tent soon. Peter, you missed it. I was telling people about how Cigars Unknown could have taken off, but another show called Cigars Unbanned kind of started at the same time, and there were some legal issues involved. So I was just telling the people that story. That's what Cigars Unknown could have been, but never was. That would be a great 30 for 30 documentary. Cigars Unknown, the cigar show that never was. Great 30 for 30. JD, that is not shorts weather. That in no way is that shorts weather. Oh, wow. Let's see. We got the Dodgers up 4-0 already, but Blake Snell is out. It's a 6. Okay. I think the Tigers are a team to watch. Peter says he's in shorts right now. Are you inside, though? Inside's a different story. If you're outside, or are you in the tent in shorts? All right. First third was fantastic in both retrohale and flavors. Second third, like I was saying, I had some unique flavors. The retrohale was smoother than what flavors were coming through on the palate. And now, as I'm getting into the final third, it's kind of coming back where both the palate and the retrohale are in sync. So it's a very complex, interesting cigar. Oh, nice. I think it was a beautiful sunny day. I know from Yankee Stadium, it's a gorgeous sunny day. Find out at 9:30. That's right. Cigars Unbanned coming up at 9:30, everyone. This cigar is finishing really nice. So originally I said it was going to be a just okay. I got to really think about that second third because it was so unique, but this might be a solid cigar. So Ben Smoking, you made it. What's up, brother? Hope all is well, man. Cheers to you as always. Hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you. Yeah, usually, I know people don't like to see me without my hat on. Usually I had the Crazy Gringo hat, but today I had to wear the Yankee hat for opening day. So I went with the hoodie instead. I could have gone full Yankees. I have the jerseys, I have the hoodies, I have the T-shirts, but just chose to, still stay true to the Crazy Gringo brand. The final third is what I'm going to describe it as is harmony. Harmony between the retrohale, what I'm getting on the palate, they work really well together. For a Candela cigar, this is really complex. We got another Let's Go Yankees. Let's go. Really happy about this cigar. Really, 34 minutes so far smoking it. Probably can get, I'm definitely going to get to the 40-minute, 45 might be a stretch, but, that's okay for tonight. So, as I've said previously, the goal for this year, time permitting, is to get out to local cigar shops. I have a few lined up. I also have some guests lined up that I've talked to. So I won't let them know until we finally get them on the books and whatnot. But I do have plans for Friday's Eve Live. It's not just going to be me talking all the time because, to be honest, smoking a cigar by myself is fun. But whenever I get to bring in other cigar content creators and cigar influencers cigar shop owners. That's what's more fun about is getting to know people, getting to hear about their cigar journey and their cigar stories, because it's all stories, I also just let's see. So most of you guys know Bryce from Silent Hero Cigars. I was hoping to get his Candela pack today. I got the Make Candela Great Again pack from him. 3 Candelas with a sticker and a patch, I believe. I wasn't able to be here to sign for it, so I didn't get it. So I wasn't able to smoke it. But that might be a contender for next week to smoke it. So couldn't do that. But I also just pre-ordered the Davidoff 10-year anniversary, I believe. And then also, I have some Year to Snake lines to smoke, as well as the Davidoff Winston Churchill Lancero as well. So got some good cigars lined up. And I'm really staying true to using Friday's Eve as a forum for Lanceros and Candelas, my mission for 2025. That rum and Coke tastes so good. JD, no, I think it might be baseball season. I'm not really a big sports. I really don't know much about the Yankees and their 27 World Championships and, Aaron Judge MVP. I really don't know a lot about baseball. Shohei Ohtani, Justin Verlander, Max Scherzer, all future Hall of Famers. Really don't know much about baseball, but maybe it's opening day. Okay. The weird flavor is creeping back in. There was harmony there for a little bit in the final third, but still, look at that construction. This is going to be a toss-up between solid and just okay. It really is. I'm enjoying it, though. Don't got much longer, and that's all right. Well, all the ashes on this cigar. Oh, what's that flavor? What is that flavor? Like a dark or deep peppermint. That's the flavor I think I just got. But I have not ashed this cigar once. It has ashed on itself the entire time. Triangle's still there a little bit, so probably smoking a little fast. That could be contributing to the flavor, but maybe not so much. Yeah, it's a little sharp now. That might be because I'm getting towards the end, so I may slow my roll a little bit if I actively try. But there was a really nice harmony there for a little bit, which I really enjoyed. Let's see what's going on the Instagram side. Got a lot of people there. What's up, Hannah? All right, so I got all my friends from Washington, D.C. watching. Thanks for joining in, guys. Hope you're doing well. Miss you guys a lot. I was just telling Bree the other day, I miss our friends. So you guys are welcome anytime. Hope to get you down here soon. It's like a little peppermint. It's like that mint that they have at restaurants sometimes. It's a very slight variation, slight version of the mints the white mints that they give out. Not the peppermints, but those white mints. It's so funny. When I started my cigar journey and I started watching all the reviewers, they would say stuff like certain flavors they were getting that were just outrageous. And I would always say to myself, like, there's no way they're getting that. Like, they're pulling that out of their ass. They're making it up. And now here I am saying I'm getting, the mints you get at like a Chinese restaurant at the end of the meal that are like the white mints. That's the flavor I'm getting. So I have become one of those people. So crazy how that happens. We got Grumpy Cigar Preacher. What's up, man? Happy Friday's Eve. Thanks for joining. I will say, besides for one puff, the retrohale has remained consistently good on this cigar. I really gotta take a hard look at how I rate my cigars and my ratings, because this one's challenging me. It's a borderline. So let's see. It's not a masterpiece. It's not damn good. It's between a solid and just okay. So for a solid, a reliable and satisfying cigar, consistently good with no major flaws, providing a pleasant smoke without any surprises. There are some surprises, but I think surprises meaning issues in burn and whatnot. So, all right, let's see what just okay. For me, just okay, an average cigar that is decent but forgettable with some minor flaws that don't detract too much from the overall experience. I think it's got to be a solid. This is not a forgettable cigar. I will remember the complexities of this cigar. So I think, as I'm approaching the nub here, I'm going to rate the Belo Lancero Candela a solid cigar, and the review will get posted shortly after I sign off from here. So, yeah, we're going for solid on this one. I'm not too upset. Stogie up. What's up, man? Happy Friday's Eve. Thanks for watching. So as we close out here, I do not foresee any major issues. I should be back online for Friday's Eve next Friday's Eve, next Thursday night. Maybe a little earlier time, probably like 8 o'clock. I just had to push it back a little bit today. But probably it's 8 o'clock, 8:15. Maybe I'll have the Yankees up. I'll reach out to some people, see if I can get a guest on. But like I said, I'm trying to be more consistent with it. And so that's the intent. Solid cigar, very interesting flavors, complex at times. I wish, complexity is usually a really highly lauded thing in the cigar community. I almost wish this had a little more linear, because the flavor that it came out, I really wish that maybe they would have stuck with one flavor throughout, because I think it could have been a really good cigar if it did that, where I think there's almost too much going on, and the little bit of harmony I got was fantastic in the final third. So, yeah, feel free to ask me anything. I'm going to stay on for the next 2 minutes until the 9 o'clock hour. Then I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you guys next Friday's Eve. I'm going to be here for another 2 minutes. As you can see, too, I'm smoking it to the nub. This is definitely a heartier Candela than the other Candela I've had so far this year. So, two Candelas, two completely different experiences. I cannot wait to have the Silent Hero Candela. Hopefully I get it tomorrow, and that should be the next one for next week. So stay tuned to that. Willowback Cigars, thanks for joining, man. Happy Friday's Eve. I hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe. See you next time. Feel free to reach out on Instagram or YouTube, whatever. I don't think I follow you, so I'll check you out. But, yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate the support. Sober Cigars, thanks, man. Seriously, in the summer, let's actually talk about doing the mocktail pairing series. I think that'll be awesome, and it could be really interesting and unique. So hit me up, man. Fully support. If you want to do it on your own, do it on your own. I'll support you from afar, but I'd love to join you for that. Guys, it's been a great Friday's Eve. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening to me talk about whatever I was talking about, the Yankees primarily. But I hope everyone has a great, safe, enjoyable weekend. John from Crazy Gringos signing off. Have a great rest of your day, evening, great weekend, and we'll see you next Friday's Eve. So with that, Crazy Gringo out.